Before we start, I'll introduce everybody. Additionally, Corporal Balke, who's down there, has compact discs. On those discs are the release materials, mug shots, composite sketches, everything you should need. So make sure you grab that before you leave. My name is Deputy Chief Christopher Mannino, M-A-N-N-I-N-O. Behind me to my right is Detective Commander Paul Winfrey, W-I-N-F-R-E-Y, and he is in charge of the Investigations Division. To my left is Detective Corporal John Schweitzer, S-W-E-I-T-Z-E-R. To his left is Detective Paul Morash, M-O-R-A-C-H-E. Behind me is Detective Justin Romowski, R-I-M-O-V-S-K-Y. And in the blue shirt is Detective John Desault, D-E-C-E-A-U-L-T.
You could all state and spell your name before you speak too, would be helpful.
Sure. Good morning and thank you for attending this press conference. I am Deputy Chief Christopher Mannino, M-A-N-N-I-N-O. Today, the Park Forest Police Department is pleased to announce that after months of intensive investigation, an arrest has been made in a series of groping cases that have taken place in Park Forest and two other neighboring communities since March of this year. Monroe Akins, A-K-I-N-S, age 37 of Stager, is charged with 4 counts of aggravated battery, 3 counts of criminal sexual abuse, and 2 counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse. Of 9 similar groping incidents that have occurred in the area, the charges listed against Akins clear 6 of those attacks, 4 in Park Forest and 2 in Richton Park. Akins is the primary suspect in the remaining 3 incidents in Park Forest, and while charges have not been filed at this time, those investigations continue. While there was little physical evidence left in these attacks, descriptions provided by victims and witnesses allowed composite sketches to be completed by the Cook County Sheriff's Police. Those sketches were shared with the community, resulting in dozens of tips. After spending hundreds of man-hours since March, the Park Forest Police Department Investigations Unit identified Akins as a person of interest. Akins was picked out in a photo array by victims and witnesses in several of the attacks. After further investigation, Mr. Akins was taken into custody and was again positively identified in physical lineups as the offender in multiple attacks. Investigators served a search warrant on Mr. Akins' Stager residence and recovered clothing matching detailed descriptions provided by the victims. The Park Forest Police Department Investigations Unit worked closely with investigators from the Matteson and Richton Park Police Departments to discover any links to those incidents in those jurisdictions as well, resulting in the clearance of 2 incidents in Richton Park. Akins was not identified in the April 24 sexual assault on Old Plain Trail in Matteson, and that investigation continues as well. The Park Forest Police Department will continue to work closely with the Matteson and Richton Park Police Departments in clearing any remaining cases, and those investigations continue. Monroe Akins appeared at the Cook County Courthouse at 26th Street in California for a felony bond hearing on Saturday, August 2nd, 2014, and received a $750,000 bond, and he remains in custody at this time. The Park Forest Police Department would like to thank the public for their vigilance and many tips in these incidents, and we recognize that the arrest of Mr. Akins was only possible with the excellent cooperation of the victims involved. Additionally, we would like to recognize the Cook County Sheriff's Police for providing composite sketches which were able to be shared with other law enforcement agencies and the public. And we thank the Matteson and Richton Park Police Departments for their collaboration in these investigations. Finally, both the Patrol and Investigations Divisions of the Park Forest Police Department spent hundreds of hours pursuing this investigation, and their diligence and hard work ultimately led to this arrest, providing closure to the victims and ensuring Park Forest remains a safe community.